In the weeks leading up to the draft, Giants GM Dave Gettleman told anybody who would listen that the team was not going to reach for a quarterback. When he wasn't taking runs at Odell or pretending that Eli Manning was Benjamin Button or reminding people that he had been to 7 Super Bowls and he knows what a championship team looks like, tastes like, and smells like, Gettleman was dropping fire like this. Quote, "I'm just telling you, I'm not going to force a pick. You can't draft for need. You'll get screwed every time." I mean, so hammering away at that point. No sooner than that announcement was made, Giants Nation does this. No! And there's always going to be that knee-jerk reaction. But if you want a taste of the instant reaction to the pick, just take a peep at some of the headlines. Like this one from the New York Post. Quote, "Giants' Daniel Jones pick is an utter disaster on so many levels." Or how about this lead from the Daily News? Quote, "There are mock drafts, and then there is this Giants draft. The mocked draft." And then this tweet from NJ.com. Quote, "WT actual F." Man, Gettleman must know something that nobody else knows because everybody else hates that pick. I could spend the next 3 hours just playing reaction videos of people losing their freaking minds over that Daniel Jones pick. Like I said, the next person I find who liked that pick will be the first. Literally nobody not named Gettleman likes that pick. But after picking Jones as 6th, Clemson defensive lineman Trevor Lawrence at 17, and then moving back into the first to get Georgia corner DeAndre Baker at 30, Gettleman sat down behind a live mic and acted like he just cleaned the hell up. Quote, It's a wonderful thing when we need and value match." Damn, Dave. Glad you think so. Because the way the rest of the world is reacting, they may as well be burning Manhattan to the ground. I mean, the draft fell perfectly for the Giants. Sack monster, Josh Allen, available. Touchdown pass monster, Dwayne Haskins, available. And then when it was the Giants' turn to pick, they went out and they used that 6th pick overall on the 7th leading passer in the ACC. 6th overall on the 7th leading passer in the ACC. And every explanation that Gettleman gave sounded worse than the one before it. Like when he was asked when he knew that Jones was his guy. So he's basing that pick on what he saw in the Senior Bowl. Like 3 series and some exhibition game. But the Giants social media team, they love that. They took that quote and they ran with it, posting on Twitter, quote, "Daniel Jones was the MVP this year at the Senior Bowl. These highlights are a big reason why." Only the highlights they linked to were not anywhere near as good as the highlights from the replies to that tweet. There were all the angry GIFs. There was the Dave Gettleman clown face. There was the Photoshop of a Pornhub headline accusing the GM of some X-rated behavior. Then there were the 300 Giants fans who pointed out that the last 2 Senior Bowl MVPs who were drafted by the by the Giants to play quarterback were Davis Webb, who Gettleman cut, and he probably should have cut Kyle Lauletta after he went Dukes of Hazzard with his car on a New Jersey police officer. The Senior Bowl did not much help those guys become good NFL quarterbacks, just like it didn't help E.J. Manuel, Christian Ponder, Pat White, or Charlie Fry. Those dudes all were Senior Bowl MVPs too. Hey, look, Daniel Jones may turn out to be a good starting quarterback. He might even turn out to be a great starting quarterback. He could be everything that Gettleman described him to be. But for DG's sake, he better be. Because again, I can't find anybody, anywhere, not named Gettleman, who likes that pick. And you know why? Because Jones completed less than 60% of his passes in college. Because Jones has less than great arm strength. Because Jones lost his last regular season game 59-7 to Wake Forest. And Gettleman still picked him over Dwayne Haskins. Still picked him instead of trading a lesser pick to Arizona for Josh Rosen. Now you tell me, who would you rather have, Jones or Rosen? Or why didn't they wait and take Jones with their 2nd pick in the 1st round? Like, Gettleman is the first to remind everybody that he is the smartest guy in every room. He better be, because nobody's ever going to let this dude off the hook if he isn't right about this. Not when the Giants had the number 2 pick in last year's draft. A draft with more quarterback talent than maybe any other in the last 35 years, and they took a running back. Not when Josh Rosen is out there on the clearance rack after the Cardinals took Kyler Murray. And not after he told everybody that he would not reach for a quarterback based on need, and then made a move that basically screamed, we reach for a quarterback based on need. The Giants better hope they found their quarterback of the future. Otherwise, they're going to be looking for a GM of the future sooner than later, no matter how smart he thinks he is or how many times he reminds everybody of all the rings he's won. Hey, Giants fans, are you pissed about that pick? Are you pissed about that pick?